In the far reaches of northeast China, Changbaishan, known as Ever-White Mountain, towers over the land, its presence both commanding and enigmatic. Its snow-laden peaks stretch along the border with North Korea, forming a natural divide and standing as a silent witness to centuries of change. Beneath this serene, almost mystical landscape, a tremendous force lies in wait. Changbaishan is more than a mountain, it's a mega-volcano among the world's largest, dormant for over a millennium. Now subtle signs hint that it may be awakening from its ancient sleep. Legends speak of a mighty fire dragon trapped within the mountain, its fiery breath shaping both sky and earth. These stories, passed down through generations, echo the mountain's explosive and unpredictable history. In 946 AD, Changbaishan erupted with staggering force, unleashing one of the most powerful volcanic events ever recorded. Ash blanketed the region, skies darkened, and the landscape was forever changed, a mark still visible today. Today, faint tremors and the release of unusual volcanic gases have drawn scientists from around the world. Researchers now monitor the mountain closely, tracking every movement and every whisper from deep within. At the summit lies Heaven Lake, a breathtaking volcanic crater lake. Beneath its calm surface, a vast and restless magma chamber churns, holding the power to create or destroy. Here, nature's forces operate on a scale that humbles us all. The delicate balance between peaceful slumber and violent eruption is shifting, and the world is beginning to pay attention. People everywhere watch with a mix of awe and concern as the mountain stirs, wondering what the future holds for those living in its shadow and for the world beyond. Changbaishan's awakening is not just a local event. Its effects could reach far beyond its borders, making this a global story that connects us all. The mountain story is written in layers of fire and stone, each eruption leaving clues for us to uncover. Its future, still unwritten, could shape the fate of millions. Now, as scientists race to interpret the mountain's subtle signals, humanity faces a challenge: to listen, to learn, and to prepare for what may come. The truth is undeniable. One of Earth's greatest natural forces is awakening before our eyes, reminding us of the planet's raw and unpredictable power. The ancient dragon, long silent, is beginning to breathe again, and the world waits, holding its breath to see what comes next. To truly grasp the threat posed by Changbaishan, we first need to understand what exactly defines a mega-volcano and why these rare geological giants are so significant. Mega-volcanoes, sometimes called supervolcanoes, are among the most powerful forces on Earth. When they erupt, they can unleash over 1,000 cubic kilometers of ash, rock and gas, enough material to bury an entire country under meters of debris and to change the face of the planet. Unlike the smaller, more frequent eruptions we often see in the news, megavolcanoes spend thousands, sometimes tens of thousands of years, silently building up immense pressure deep underground. This process turns them into planetary-scale pressure cookers, storing unimaginable energy beneath a deceptively calm surface. When this pressure is finally released, the resulting eruption is almost beyond comprehension. The violence can alter global climates, trigger mass extinctions, and even reshape entire continents, leaving scars visible for millennia. The last known mega-eruption occurred at Toba in Indonesia about 74,000 years ago. This cataclysmic event nearly wiped out early human populations, plunging the world into a volcanic winter that lasted for years. Such eruptions are not just local disasters, they are truly global events. Ash and gases can spread across continents, affecting weather patterns and agriculture worldwide. The volcanic ash and sulfur gases released can circle the entire planet, blocking sunlight, lowering temperatures, and disrupting weather for years, sometimes even decades. In all of recorded human history, we have never witnessed a true mega-eruption. The scale and impact remain almost unimaginable, a reminder of nature's raw power. Today, the subtle stirrings of Changbaishan serve as a sobering reminder that these sleeping giants are real. Their awakening is not just a local concern, but a global one, demanding our respect and vigilance. The story of a mega-volcano is ultimately a story of unimaginable power, of forces that can shape the destiny of our planet, and of consequences that reach far beyond the horizon. Changbaishan, or Paektu Mountain, towers over 9,000 feet, its vast base spanning hundreds of square miles. At its summit lies Heaven Lake, a deep caldera formed by its last massive eruption. For centuries the mountain was revered as sacred, its beauty inspiring legends and art. But modern science revealed its true nature, a volcano responsible for one of history's most violent eruptions. Seismic studies show a vast, complex magma chamber beneath, fueling its megavolcano status. Its location, straddling China and North Korea, adds diplomatic complexity to scientific challenges. The volcano ignores borders. An eruption would devastate both nations. Understanding Changbaishan requires international cooperation and vigilance. This hidden colossus is both a scientific puzzle and a shared responsibility. Its power demands respect and collaboration. For many years, Changbaishan appeared to be a sleeping giant, its slopes quiet and its summit shrouded in mist, giving little hint of the forces stirring deep below. But in the early 2000s, subtle yet significant changes began to emerge, breaking the long silence and drawing the attention of scientists worldwide. Researchers started detecting swarms of small earthquakes beneath the summit, tiny tremors that, while barely felt on the surface, signaled that something was shifting in the Earth's crust. These tremors were clear signs of magma on the move, slowly forcing its way upward, searching for a path through ancient rock layers. Advanced monitoring equipment revealed that the ground itself was swelling, rising ever so slightly year after year. This subtle but steady bulge was a telltale sign, evidence of mounting pressure from below as magma accumulated and pushed against the Earth's surface. Meanwhile, gas samples collected from the region's hot springs showed rising levels of helium and hydrogen, both of which are often released from deep magma sources. These gases are like fingerprints, unmistakable evidence of deep volcanic activity and chemical changes happening far beneath our feet. When combined, earthquakes, ground deformation, and shifting gas emissions, these clues form a classic pattern, the very signals that have preceded eruptions at volcanoes around the world. They are the classic precursors to eruption, warning signs that demand attention and careful study. Today, international teams of scientists are stationed at the volcano's base, using cutting-edge technology and satellite data to monitor every tremor and chemical change. They are piecing together a complex and concerning picture, working tirelessly to understand what the future may hold for Changbaishan and the communities nearby. The volcanic system is recharging. Pressure is quietly building beneath the surface, setting the stage for possible future activity. While an eruption is not considered imminent at this time, the volcano has clearly entered a new and more active phase of unrest. New cracks have appeared in the terrain, and warning signs now dot the landscape, reminding everyone of the risks that lie ahead. The mountain's whispers, once faint, are now growing louder, echoing through the forests and valleys. Vigilance is more critical than ever as we enter this uncertain chapter in Changbaishan's story, with scientists working day and night to keep watch. The era of quiet repose is over. The world must listen, for the mountain is speaking, and its message could shape the future of the entire region. Changbaishan's awakening is marked by subtle but telling signs. Hot springs on its slopes are growing hotter, a clear signal of rising magma heat. Patches of dying forest reveal volcanic gases seeping from the ground, suffocating roots. Heaven Lake's chemistry and temperature are changing, and faint tremors ripple beneath its surface. Some scientists warn the lake's immense weight may cap pressure until it doesn't. Together, these signs form a narrative. The volcano's pulse is quickening, its fever rising. These are not signs of immediate disaster, but they are nature's warnings. The mountain is waking up, and we must pay attention. A major eruption at Changbaishan would unleash devastation. The initial blast would send ash and rock high into the stratosphere, while pyroclastic flows incinerate everything for miles. Melting snow and Heaven Lake's water would trigger deadly mud flows, flooding valleys and burying towns. Millions would be affected, ash collapsing buildings, contaminating water and crippling agriculture. Air travel would halt, and cities across Asia could face health crises and economic chaos. Globally, sulfur dioxide would create a volcanic winter, cooling the planet and disrupting weather for years. Food shortages, supply chain breakdowns, and geopolitical instability could follow. The eruption of one volcano could hold the world hostage. Changbaishan's power reaches far beyond its slopes. In response, China established the Changbaishan Volcano Observatory, monitoring the mountain around the clock. Seismometers, GPS and gas sensors provide real-time data, tracking every tremor and breath. Scientists from China, North Korea and the West collaborate, sharing data and building better models. Evacuation plans for millions are being developed alongside public awareness campaigns. Predicting eruptions remains difficult, but vigilance and preparation are our best defense. The watchers on the wall stand ready, their work a testament to human resilience. Our ability to anticipate and prepare for nature's fury is growing. The challenge is immense, but so is our resolve. Changbaishan's awakening is a humbling lesson from our planet. We live on a world of immense, shifting power, one we must respect and understand. Studying volcanoes isn't just about disaster prediction. It's about learning how Earth works. Volcanoes create fertile soils, shape climates and sustain life. Preparation and knowledge are our keys to resilience. International cooperation, research and education are vital. Being ready is wisdom, not fear. The Earth will continue to shift and erupt. Our task is to listen, learn and act. By doing so, we become not victims but prepared inhabitants, ready for whatever the future holds.